Hello everyone. In this video we will be going to discuss about construction of truth table, how to make truth table, how to construct truth table. We will discuss about this in this video. By taking a question from your book exercise number 2.1 page number 43, we are taking question number 1, that is given fill up the following tables of truth table. For fill up the truth table, students are asked to check the truth tables we have already given for conjunction, negation, disjunction, conditional and biconditional. Go through these tables whenever you are going to fill up or construct the truth table. I have already given in the above videos, in the previous videos, about various types of statements. There are truth tables that are conjunction, negation, disjunction, conditional, biconditional. So when you are going to fill up the table, you please go through this also. And this is the question given here in your book. I am marking here column first, column second, column third, column 4 and column 5, so that you can understand better. Please follow the following instructions and try to understand or given for each marked columns first, second, third, 4 and 5. We fill up each column separately. Now you will see for the first column that is given P conjunction Q. So for the first column, how will we have to fill up? See, we are filling up this column with the help of disjunction table, because disjunction symbol is there given. So we will be use the table of disjunction, and we know that the disjunction table is given by when every statement is true, then the answer is also true. If any one of the statement is also true, then also true. Only when both of the statements will be false, we know that the table will be false. So we are fill upping the column 1 by the table of disjunction. So what we get in the first column, first row, you see 2 and 2 is true, 2 and false is true, false and 2 is true, and false and false are false, because this is according to disjunction table. Now similarly we will proceed for the column 2. Column 2 is given as P conjunction Q. So we fill up this column using the following conjunction table. We will recall the conjunction table. That is, when both of the statements are true, we know that only then the truth value of conjunction is true. If one of the statements is false, or the both of the conjunction truth values are false, then it will be false. So what we are getting, 2 2 is true, 2 false is false, false 2 are false, and false false are false. So according to this, we are getting the second column what we are writing, and that is P conjunction Q. That is true are true, 2 false are false, we are putting here, false 2 are we are putting false here, and false are we are putting false here. We are putting this according to the table of conjunction. Now we will go to column 3, that is given negation of P disjunction Q. So we have to make the negation of the whole part P disjunction Q, and here we are to use the negation table. We know that when we make negation, T becomes F and F becomes T. Here we make negation of the column first P disjunction Q. So that is, we know that if P is a statement, then negation P is given by when P is T true, then negation P is false. When P is false, then negation P is true. Now we are taking these values from the table P disjunction Q, TT, TF. So we are writing the values P disjunction Q is TT, TF. So their negation will be like this. When P disjunction Q is true, then negation will be false. When it will be true, it will be false. When it will be true, then negation P disjunction Q will be false. And when negation of P disjunction Q is false, then negation of P disjunction Q will be true. So we are filling up like this table we are given here. So what we get in the column 3, we are getting F, 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 T. So we are filling up like this. Now we are to move for the next column, that is column 4. Column 4 is given by negation of P conjunction Q. Here we have to make conjunction of negation P and Q. So we find negation P and then make negation P conjunction Q. So we are writing separately the value of negation P. See here, P is true, therefore negation P is false. T is true, therefore negation P is false. In that third row, P is false, therefore negation P is true, and at the last row we are checking that P is false, so negation P is true, and we are taking the mark column what I am giving tick mark Q column and the negation P column, because we are to make conjunction of these two values of only. So we know that conjunction is true only when both of the statement truth values are true. Now see the first row, true and false, so that is false. Next is false and false, that is also false, and third row is there true and true, therefore the conjunction is also true, and the false and false will be false and true will be false. Here we are filling up the column 4 like this. Here we are taking the truth table from the column Q and column of negation P. So we are putting this like this. So let us move for the next column, what is our last column, and here we are getting already the fourth column like FF TF. Now we are to going for the last column, that is given by negation P, disjunction negation Q. Here we have to make disjunction of negation P and negation Q. Let us find negation P and negation Q, and then we put the truth values using the truth table for disjunction. So we are already given that the P and Q values are given TT, FF and TF, TF. So we are writing the values of negation P and negation Q. You for negation P you check the column of P, then P, when P is T, then it negation P will be F, T and F, F and T and F and T. Again when you are to going for making negation Q, you check the column of Q, and then eventually you will get when Q is true, then negation Q is false, when Q is F, then negation Q is T, and when Q is T, then negation Q is F, when Q is F, then negation Q is T. Now we are getting the values negation P and negation Q, so we are just to make the disjunction, and we will use the table of disjunction. And now you check the last middle terms, negation P and negation Q column you check, and here you make disjunction. We are using the formulas of disjunction, and first row you see F and F, so disjunction is F, and second is F and T, so this is T, and second third one is T and F, so this is T, and the last one is T and T, that is T, because in disjunction we know that if any of the statement is true, then the whole value will be true, disjunction is true, so therefore we are using the method of disjunction. So we put the values of negation P, disjunction Q we are already getting in column 5, negation P, disjunction negation Q. So our answer is the following table. We are getting this. Everyone write this table. This table is your answer, and you have to fill up each table like this. Do not get confused. Fill up each column separately. At last you will complete filling out the tables. I am giving you some homework here, and I think you all will do your homework and submit it at earliest, and others also asked to practice them. You will follow the ticks, and I am given here some ticks for you so that you can do it as earliest. And question number B, you see here P and Q is given. We are to find this all table, we are to fill up. So for negation first column, negation P you can know, and negation Q also you can write. And after that for P conjunction negation Q, you take the column of P and negation Q, and after that you will use the table of conjunction. For the next, that is negation of P by conditional, no, P conditional Q. So for this you will remember the table of conditional P conditional Q statement you will know, and after that you make negation of that. Suppose P conditional Q will be getting 2, then negation of P by conditional Q will be false. So you will do like this, and after that what are next also, this is conditional statement you have to make. You will take the columns negation P and negation Q. And for the next question number C, that is very easy, and P and Q are given. First you have to find P by B conditional Q. So P conditional Q will be, you will use the table of conditional. And next one, you are already getting P conditional Q in the first now, then you will use this in the column of P, and you make conjunction. You will use conjunction table. And again see in the second answer you will get P conjunction and P conditional Q. Then again we make conditional statement with respect to Q. Again we will make it with the help of column of Q. So I think you all will do it better, and thank you for attending my class.